Before I get into the video at all, I just want to tell you guys I am a little bit under the weather. That's why I sound like this. I'm literally like, I actually sound worse than I actually feel. Like my throat isn't too bad. But today's video is a really, really exciting one. I'm going to be doing a first impressions get ready with me on the brand new Colourpop and Kathleen Lights So Jaded eyeshadow palette. I really tried to resist buying this, but honestly, just the packaging really sucked me in, and the colors just looked so freaking gorgeous that I was just like, alright, you know what, Kathleen? I really try not to jump on every single release that she releases with Colourpop, but honestly, this palette just looks so beautiful that I was just like, and this is so different for Colourpop because this is their first 30-pan eyeshadow palette, so all of the shade names obviously are listed on the back. And then this is what the palette looks like. And then when you open it, which obviously this is what you're here for, this is what it looks like. And oh my god, it looks so stunning. I'm so excited to dip into some of these shades and start doing a eyeshadow look for you guys because I'm so excited to use this dang palette. I literally just received this in the mail like 10 minutes ago, so I haven't even swatched any of the shades, so I'm literally like doing a full first impressions with you guys because I haven't even touched anything. Oh my god. I already got a dent in the Super Shock Shadow. That's kind of annoying. Alright, so I was so excited to sit down and film. I forgot to grab a mirror. So let me just do that super quick. Okay, so I haven't done anything yet, so we're going to prime my eyes. Sorry, I just had, obviously I needed to get up and grab a mirror. So I'm super excited to try these shades out. I just threw on a sweatshirt today because I'm not really doing anything besides going to my boyfriend's house. I was going to film a first impressions. What the hell? I was going to film a first impressions tomorrow because I thought that the palette was going to come tomorrow. But I literally got a shipping notification yesterday. Like, it just said that it was shipped yesterday, and then it said it was going to come tomorrow. Like, I ordered it last Friday, and honestly, it wasn't even late. That was, like, exactly, like, 5 business days, because their orders process between 3 to 5 business days, and then all of a sudden it was, like, out for delivery today, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I thought it was going to come, like, this weekend, and they were like, no, out for delivery today. I was like, alright, cool. So, it honestly wasn't even late, but they still sent me a free lippy. And I just thought that was so cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to try out the lipstick today. It's kind of a lipstick that I wouldn't normally wear too much. I thought it was going to be like this gold color, but then when I actually opened it, it's like this pinky metallic lip. I'll show it to you guys when I'm ready to do my lipstick. So let's do this. Let's dive into the palette finally. So for the first shade, I think I'm just gonna take Royal Jewels or Rose Quartz. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Royal Jewels as like my transition shade and use that all over my crease. So I'm gonna do that first. I just want to grab my brush. I finally remember to just actually clean this off before I actually used it because I was like, I really want to make sure everything is like true to color. Okay, so first impressions for this shade. It is very pigmented and peachy toned. More peachy than I expected it to be, so I really like that. So I'm going to use that first, and then I think I'm going to do a crease shade as well. Forgot which crease shade I wanted to do already. I feel like when I'm like staring at this palette, I'm kind of forgetting like already what I want to use. But I'm just going to use this one as my transition first. So I really just want to concentrate on doing the eye look first, and then we'll chit-chat about other stuff. I do have a couple more products in this video that I'm going to use. For the first time on camera, I have been testing them out the past like couple of days. But I haven't used them on camera yet. Like I said, I was interested in getting some new makeup recently. I didn't go crazy. I only picked up a couple things that I've been wanting for a while. Okay, so I just want to, there's like no room on this desk right now. I'm like, okay. So for my crease shade, there is a little bit of kick up, nothing too crazy. I don't think I could do a look the first time without using this shade, Your Gem, so I'm going to use that one as my crease shade. There's like this running joke with my boyfriend and me. My boyfriend and I, sorry, I always say boyfriend and me or me and this person. That one of the first times that my mom gave like my boyfriend a compliment when like he wasn't with me. My mom says like the craziest stuff sometimes, but we were in Bloomingdale's and we were shoe shopping because my mom works in shoes, so like she gets the discount and everything. So my boyfriend wasn't with us, it was just me and my mom. And she said something about, like, you better, like, treat him right because he's a gem. So my boyfriend, like, constantly makes that joke with me all the time. Like, anytime, like, I'm annoyed at him about something, he'll always say, like, well, I am a gem after all. And it's just been, like, a running joke with us for, like, such a long time. So, like, I partly just wanted to get the palette because of that shade, and also, obviously, because of my birthstone. My birthstone is a peridot. So many people are saying this shade wrong. It's driving me crazy, but I'm dying to use that shade. Those are basically the two shades that I wanted this palette for, and it's so ironic that they're both, like, so close together. They're literally both next to each other. Alright, so for the defining shade, I don't know if I want to go more peachy toned or more like brown. Because there's not really a medium tone brown shade in here. So I think I'm going to use this shade, Jasper. She said that this is one of her favorite shades, but it doesn't have too much shimmer in there for me to not use it as a, there is a lot of kick up, as a, like crease shade rather than like a lid shade. Okay, so this one I feel like doesn't really apply as well. I do like it though. Maybe I just apply it like a dumbass. I don't know what it's doing on my inner corners, but probably just because it's so pigmented. I don't know what's going on with my defining shades lately. They kind of just like throw off my whole look. Alright, so I'm just going to work that into the crease, but I feel like it's not really like doing what I wanted to do. I don't know why. It's kind of like, oh, that's pretty actually. Alright, I can work with that. So I'm just going to his house today. He only like responded to me like a couple of times, but I did tell him I was coming around like 3 or 4, so oh, I actually really like that. Okay, I actually like how that looks in the crease. Alright, and then for my outer corners, I don't know. There's not really that many outer corner shades in this palette. I feel like Stoned is a little bit too cool toned for this. I think I'm just going to go in with this shade Garnet. It's like this really pretty like burgundy shade. And I'm going to use that on the outer corners. I didn't really want to make it like too reddish toned, but I guess we're going a little bit more deeper than I wanted to. I wanted to keep it more neutral, but it's okay. That looks really pretty. Honestly, there's not really too many like deeper tones in here for you to do like an everyday matte look, but that's okay. I feel like I need to challenge myself more anyway. There's still enough like staple shades in here for you to do a neutral look, just I feel like it turns out a little bit more dramatic than I thought. This is actually like very fallish to me. But yeah, I'm just wearing a sweatshirt today because I honestly did not really care what I was wearing because since I'm under the weather, like, I didn't really feel like wearing anything too crazy. I mean, it's not like I would have worn anything too crazy anyway, but you know what I mean. Alright, and then I'm just going to put on my glitter glue. And I'm really torn as to which shade I want to use on my lid first. I'm kind of dying to use Diamond, because I've been really into my Super Shock shadows lately. I've worn like 3 or 4 of them lately, and that's a lot for me. Since I've been like neglecting them a lot, I've used about 4 of them recently. So I'm pretty proud of myself about that. I still need more. Okay. For my face makeup, it's going to be very minimal. I'm still going to do blush and highlight, but I'm just going to wear concealer. Because I know I'm going to be blowing my nose still today. I don't want to do foundation. So yeah. But I really like how this turned out so far. All the colors are blending really nicely. So yeah, again, I didn't really want to get sucked into another Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collaboration, but I just thought the colors were so pretty. And again, I've never owned a 30-pan palette from Colourpop, and I feel like it'll really like help me play with more color, because I really like the pops of color in here. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted it. Alright, so for the lid shade, you know what? I think I am going to do Diamond. I think Smoky Quartz isn't really what I'm going for today. So I think I am going to take this one. Alright, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. Ooh, that is so beautiful. Wow, that's gorgeous. It's like it's not too pigmented. It's kind of just like a light wash. And I'm kind of living for it. You can't really go wrong with Super Shock shadows. Oh yeah, that's kind of exactly what I wanted. I also did recently get my nails done, so this is the first video I'm filming with my nails being redone, and I'm like living for them. They're so pretty. I'll show them to you in a minute. Also, like I've said before, I've been having a lot of sleeping problems lately, so I finally just decided to go get some Unisum, and that knocked me out last night, but I'm still like pretty out of it today. That's the only problem with it, is that you're still fatigued like the whole day after you take it. I'm like so tired today. Oh, that looks so pretty. Yes. Okay. Right, and then I think I want to add a little bit more to the lid. So what she did in her video yesterday, Kathleen Lights, is that she took the shade Pearl and she kind of dabbed it over Diamond. So I think I'm going to do that. Wow, that shade is stunning. I think I'm going to do a little bit of this color. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Very pretty. I'm going to do the same over here. Those colors really mesh well together. Yes. Okay, I really like that. Very pretty. I don't know if I'm going to use that in the in the inner corners as well. Sorry. I feel like I should have used Sunstone, but it's alright. I really like how this look turned out. I'm still like so fatigued, like it's ridiculous. Alright, and then we're just going to highlight my brow bone, but I really like those mattes. I'm glad that they didn't like disappear when I put the lid shade on. And the lid shades, of course, are gorgeous. I mean, I feel like Colourpop lid shades are always stunning. Alright, so for the brow bone, I'm going to take the shade My Precious, which is just that matte ivory shade. And I feel like this is perfect for a brow bone highlight. I'm glad that they put a brow bone highlight in here, so I don't have to worry about grabbing a different palette. I feel like if you wanted to travel with this palette, this would be the only palette you would need, because I feel like it has pops of color, it has neutrals and stuff. If you ever travel, I feel like this would be the perfect palette to just bring this one palette with you. I feel like that's kind of what she was going for too. I really love it. I feel like they should come out with like birthstone kits with this collection. I feel like they might do that. They did that with the Zodiacs. Maybe they'll come out with birthstone pigments. Who knows? She didn't hint that this was going to be a full collection, so she hinted it with the Zodiac collection like a lot, but this she didn't really hint anything besides saying that this was their first 30 pan palette, and she was hinting that she was working on an eyeshadow palette for a while. And everybody pretty much figured out that it was going to be a Colourpop palette, but so far I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I was trying to determine on whether or not I really wanted to pick up another eyeshadow palette this year, because after I picked up the Honey palette, I was kind of like really trying to not get any more eyeshadow palettes, but then since this palette came out, I was like, I kept on eyeing it, and I was like, it's so fucking pretty, and I just love the freaking packaging. It's so gorgeous. So I was like, alright, fine. Alright, I'm just going to take a little bit more of the outer corner shade. Wait, I'm getting screwed up as to which one it is, so I feel like I just mixed Jasper and Garnet anyway, so whatever, that's fine. Alright. I think that's it for now for the eyes. So now we're going to work on the face. Just let me grab my face products. Okay, so like I said before, I'm only going to be concealing today, and I'm not really going to be doing too much concealing. But your girl needs some concealing underneath her eyes because, like I said, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping lately. Sorry, I really can't help blowing my nose right now, so bear with me. I do feel better today than I did, but like I said, since I took the Unisim last night, kind of kicking my ass today because I really was barely sleeping before this, so I just hope that I can see a doctor at some point. Okay, so I'm just going to be using the Wet n Wild concealer just to, you know, conceal some of my blemishes, and that's really it. I'm not really going to be doing too much concealer. I'm going to do that. Just a little bit over here. And that's probably it. I just want to make sure I put a little bit where the blush is going and stuff. So I'm just going to tap that in. I don't know if I'm just going to do the gloss that I wore yesterday, because I got ready and did like a really light minimal makeup look yesterday because I thought I was going to see my boyfriend, but then he didn't really tell me that he was working last night, so I kind of compromised and ended up seeing like a couple of his friends last night. So I ended up still doing my makeup, but I didn't do it until like 7 p.m. because I came home still and ate something because I was like starving and I really didn't want to spend money like out getting food. But then like since the friends that I was meeting up with were eating something, I was like, maybe I should get something. So I did get some Buffalo Wild Wings because that's where we went last night. So when I was driving last night, I was using my GPS and my phone decided to fall underneath the seat. So I had to pull over and grab it underneath the seat, and I was so mad. I was like screaming. I was so pissed because I needed to use the GPS for directions to where I was going. And I didn't realize that it was the Buffalo Wild Wings that's like right near the Roosevelt Field Mall. So it's like 20 minutes away from me. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to conceal anything underneath here or anything, but I think it still looks like, do you see how much of a difference it makes just to make me look a little bit more awake? But not putting on like too much. Like this is exactly what I did yesterday. Like honestly, I really just wouldn't want to put on face makeup today, but I'm doing it just for the sake of the video. And also again, since I have such bad bags underneath my eyes, that's why I've been still concealing underneath there. Okay, so just like that. That's all we really need. And then I'm just going to do a really light dusting of powder, the Wet n Wild powder. This is my favorite for like really light makeup days. I think I've said that like a gajillion times about this powder. I'm just going to put a little bit everywhere. Okay. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the lower lash line. So I think I do still want to smudge like at least one color on my lower lash line. Just add a little bit of definition. And again, just to try out more of the shades. I think I'm just going to take the shade Your Gem and smudge that all over the lower lash line. And then for the inner corners, I think I'm still going to take Pearl and put that on the inner corners as well. Just because I feel like it's a really stunning inner corner shade. Unless I take Moonstone. I could take Moonstone. Yeah, let's do that. Because they're both light enough to be inner corner shades. Yeah, I'm going to take Moonstone. Hope it's not too pigmented. I mean, Colourpop shadows can be very deceiving and they end up being like really pigmented, so oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I'm glad I went with that. That's so beautiful. Definitely need more. I just feel so fatigued because I took the Unison last night and it really does help you like fall asleep. Like I did actually pass out like after like a half hour. And then you basically spend like the whole day like waking up because it's so strong. But I just needed something that passed me the fuck out because I really wasn't getting any sleep. So hopefully this will help me reset and help me fall asleep better. Okay, so that's that. Very, very pretty. I love it. Still need more on this side. I always feel like it's not enough on this side. Alright, that's better. And then, like I said, I'm just going to take Your Gem. I'm not going to hold up the palette again. And smudge that on the lower lash line. Just a little bit. Just to add a tiny bit of definition. Because it's like pretty orange, so I don't want it to be like too orange underneath there. Alright, I don't know why it got like here. Hopefully. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm just going to line my waterline with a little bit of nude liner. We're almost done. We just have to do blush, bronzer, highlight. Wow, that really does make a difference. It's crazy how much nude liner makes a difference. It really just adds an extra pop. Like if you really aren't an eyeliner person, if you just put on nude eyeliner, it like really opens up your eyes. Okay, so I just want to take a little bit of the crease shade and kind of just get rid of some of that transfer really quick. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I actually really like this shade. Before I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. Now I'm like, oh, I really like it. I'm going to take a little bit of garnet again and just deepen up the outer corners again. Okay. And I'm just going to take a little bit of pearl again and pop it on in the center so we don't lose it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. Overall, I really just don't have anything negative to say. They're Colourpop shadows. Colourpop shadows have a really beautiful formula. I've always loved Colourpop shadows, and so far, I love every shade that I dipped into. They all perform really nicely. The only thing I would say is that there is a little bit of kick up. I'm so excited to do more looks for you guys with this. This is pretty much probably the only eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using now for a while. Because I'm definitely going to give it a thorough testing out. And I'm really dying to swatch some of these shades too. But I'm really, really excited to use more of this palette. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So now I'm just going to just add a see, I don't know if I really want to do bronzer because this is like the sick makeup tutorial. I don't know, I really just, it's just because it's just going to really be going over bare skin, but why not? So I'm just using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer just to warm up the skin a little bit. So yeah, last night I ended up meeting up with a couple of his friends because I asked them if they were free, like, but I didn't ask them until like 6 o'clock, and I didn't want them to feel like burdened to hang out with me, because I wasn't really sure what my boyfriend was doing. But of course my boyfriend didn't tell me what he was doing until like 5 o'clock, so that like kind of annoyed me, but whatever. That's my life. No one ever tells me what they're doing, so. And I did text like quite a few people to see if they were free. But then I was like, maybe I shouldn't go out because I really didn't feel that well. But I was like, whatever, like I don't want to ditch them. I already asked them if we could hang out, so whatever. It doesn't really matter now. That was last night. Okay, so for the blush, I'm going to be using the Alamar Cosmetics Color Reet Blush Trio. And this one is the one for fair skin tones. Obviously, I got the one for fair skin tones. The only thing I don't love about this is that the packaging is so hard to open. Like, I broke, like, a little bit off of my nail. No, I didn't, like, break my nail, but I did chip it a little bit just because I was trying to open this thing. And I was like, what the frick? Like, once you seal it, it really does seal, like... There we go. Got it. Okay. It's like a little bit hard to open though. But the outer packaging is so pretty. And the inner packaging is so cute. And then I just really love the packaging of this. And then this is what the shades look like. The only shade I haven't used yet is this one. I don't know if that's too pinky for this look, though. So, let me see. But it is the only, like, matte shade. You know what? Let's use it. Why not? Who cares? It's like a really light neutral shade, so I don't think it's going to be that pink, and I really like that. That's pretty. But yeah, this one doesn't really have shimmer in it like the other two. And since I've already tested out the other two, because I ended up doing my makeup twice yesterday because I did it once to wear like really neutral makeup because I thought I was going to go over his house, but then I came back home, took it off, ate dinner, and then did my makeup again to go out. So I was only wearing makeup for like 2 hours, honestly. But I still wanted to try out the blushes. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so for the highlight, this might be a little bit intense for this look, but I don't care. I've been loving it. It's so pretty. But yeah, these blushes are really, really nice. I really have been enjoying them so far. So for the highlight, I'm going to be taking a new highlighter that I've been using as well. This is the Ofra and Madison Miller collab highlighter in the shade Moondance. As you guys know, I love Madison Miller. I just really love her channel. She's just great. I love her. And I've already used this highlighter like the past 3 days in a row already, but I'm going to use it today on camera for you guys. It's really beautiful. You guys know how much I love Ofra highlighters. They're stunning, so why not? Why the not? I really do feel like I'm doing too much work today for no reason, but whatever. My head, and that's why I'm not wearing that much face makeup. Alright, so the only thing I actually forgot to grab was my... I don't even remember. What was I going to say? My brow products. So, that's not new, so I can just do that off camera. So, yeah. Really, really stunning. It's like this really beautiful, like, white, icy gold. It's more like white gold than like a... It's more like white than like a white gold. I thought it was going to be a little bit more white gold, but like on the face... It's a little bit more white, but it's just gorgeous. Like, I love it, and I'm probably going to use this tomorrow, too. Wow, I forgot to highlight my Cupid's bow. I'm like, I forgot to highlight something. I feel like naked without doing that. Okay, and now we're just going to spray my face. I don't know why there's a million tissues on this desk. For some reason, I've been keeping my facial mist over here. I don't know why. Alright, so for my face, I'm just going to use my Flower Beauty spray. We don't have to put too much on. And then I'm going to just brush through my brows because we're basically done. Yeah, I think for the lip, I'm just going to use a gloss because that's really what I've been into lately. I know. But since I end up just wiping it off at his house, like, I really, like, don't want to do too involved of a lip because it's really not necessary. It's just to tie in the look together. So, yeah. I'm actually getting kind of hungry now. I haven't had lunch yet. I really have been trying to make it a habit of me having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I had eggs at, like, 12:30 today, so I wasn't really that hungry until now. Now I'm a little bit hungry, but we're probably going to eat as soon as I get there. Alright, so for my lashes, I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild as per usual. I really wanted to use the lip products that Colourpop sent me with the order, but I just think it's too pink. I really thought it was going to be like a gold color. So I was like, ooh, let me use that, but it's really not. It's weird that it comes in like a There's like gold on the top of it, like where the name is, but it's not a gold color, so I'm just like, why is this gold, you know? Now, of course, my friend I haven't seen in forever is hitting me up when I texted her yesterday about going out. Okay. So, for the lips, I think I'm just going to keep it really simple. I think I am going to grab something to put this over, though. I know, I have to be so high maintenance all the time. Alright, so I am going to be using a Colourpop lippy because why not? Let me show you guys the lippy that they sent me, though. I don't know if I want to... Oh, why is it all the way over here? Jesus. So let me just grab the box. So there's this like metallic lipstick in here. I could freaking grab it. And it's like really, really pink. So I don't know if I would want to, like, I don't even know how much I'm going to use this, to be honest. It looks almost exactly like the gloss that they sent me the last time. They sent me like a late order. So yeah, I really don't want to use this today. It's like way too pink for this look. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Colourpop lip crayon in the shade C Boys. I'm just going to pop that on first. Sorry, my boyfriend's texting me. I sent him a picture of the eyeshadow that said you're a gem. I mean, I wear these like every day. They're amazing. They're just so easy to wear. I told him I used the shadow today, and he was like, was it good? And I was like, I just wanted to show you the name because I thought it was so funny. Alright, so I think that's good for the lipstick. I mean, honestly, I would just leave it like this, but I do want to put a gloss over it. I hope it's not, like, too thick, though, to put over this. So, for the gloss, I'm going to take the Alamar Cosmetics La Des Nude As. La Des Nude As, oh my god. Just pretend I didn't say that. In the shade Chula. I received this yesterday as well, and I tried it out yesterday, and it's really nice. So I'm just going to put that over it. And this is a pretty pigmented gloss, as you can see, so yeah. I feel like I'm like doing the most for no reason. I really feel like I put on way too much makeup today. Alright, and then we'll just show you guys the final look off camera. I mean, I'll come back. Alright, you guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So I'm happy that I shared like some new products that I've gotten, and this is my first Get Ready With Me that I did with a lot of the new products. I really like the Alamar Cosmetics blush palette. It's really nice to just wear as like a everyday blush palette. They're not like too pigmented, and I've actually tried out all 3 shades already because, like I said, I did my makeup twice yesterday, so I used it the first time I did my makeup, and I used like the first shade, and then I used like the more orangey shade and mixed those 2 together last night when I did my makeup again, and then I used the pink shade today, and I actually really like how it looks with the makeup today. Of course, I've always loved Ofra highlighters, so I have no complaints about this. They're always stunning. They always just really make a impact. If you haven't tried Ofra highlighters, they are so good. Like, they are intense. They're amazing. They're always good. So good. And then I also did pick up the coinciding lipstick that came out with the Madison Miller collection. I tried this out 2 days ago. So comfortable on the lips. And this is such a pretty, like, everyday pink shade. This is really nice. I just can't believe how comfortable it was on the lips. I was wiping my lips a lot too, and I was like blowing my nose a lot, and it didn't move around or go anywhere. It was so beautiful. And then, of course, for the So Jaded Kathleen Lights and Colourpop palette, I cannot wait to try out all the shades and create more and more looks. I know it's probably going to be a while until I actually try out every single shade, but again, I was really trying to resist buying this palette. She did finally just post her tutorials on this palette. A lot of people were waiting for her to post tutorials on this palette, and I just feel like there's going to be so many looks that I can create with this, and it just looks so beautiful. Like, I really was trying to resist picking up any more eyeshadow palettes this year, but I have picked up 4 Colourpop palettes this year now. I only picked up 3 last year. I picked up 4 this year because I finally jumped on the 9-pan bandwagon and picked up 2 of those this year, the Main Squeeze and the Honey palette. Well, I love both of those palettes. The only palette I was going to pick up from Colourpop this year was the Sweet Talk palette, and that was my spring palette. And then the Main Squeeze was like my summer palette, and so was the Honey palette like late summer. And now this one had dropped, and I was like really saying that I wasn't going to get this, and I was like, I really don't need it, but it just looked so pretty that I was like, okay, Kathleen, like, fine, I'll get it. Like, I just think they come out with really different types of things. Like, their launches go off without a hitch. There's never any drama. That's why I'm just like, you know what? Okay, like, I want it. So I bought it, and so far I'm pretty happy with it, and I can't wait to do another look tomorrow for work, and I'm just really excited to use it. I just love the packaging, and I love it. And this is probably going to be the last eyeshadow palette I pick up this year, because now I picked up 4 from Colourpop. I got the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette and the Lion King palette, so I have picked up 6 palettes this year, and I don't think I can pick up any more because that's pretty much almost as many as I had decluttered to Marley. Like, I've pretty much replaced all of those with newer palettes. I'm like, I need to stop. And then the Alamar Cosmetics gloss. I really do love this gloss over this lipstick. It looks so pretty. I like love how my lips look right now. They look so pretty and juicy. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. Bye. Oh, and also, I wanted to say one quick thing about House of Laboratories, Lady Gaga's new line. I don't think I'm going to be picking up anything from that. I was checking it out today on the website, and I was just like, you know what? I think I'm going to wait until she might come out with other things in the line, because honestly, I'm not really too impressed with everything that she's been coming out with so far. It's just like lip kits of like lip liners and lip glosses and like this eye glitter, and I'm just like not really that thrilled with it. So I'm gonna wait to see what the brand has in store for us, and maybe if they release like different things down the line, like maybe if they release some highlighters, I might pick up those instead. I would be kind of dying for a highlight from that. I think they would be so stunning. So I'm just gonna wait on that. I was checking out the website, and the fact that you have to spend over $50 to get, you have to spend $50 or more to get free shipping, I think is kind of weird. And also, since I did an hour ago, Mom. All right, that's it. Bye. But since the lip kits are $49, and you have to spend $50 for free shipping, you still have to spend one more dollar in order to get the free shipping on the lip kit. So I'm just like, why weren't they just $50 a piece, you know? Or maybe do $40 or more for free shipping. So I was like, I'm not going to spend an extra dollar just so I can get the free shipping. So yeah, sorry I've said bye a million times. So now I'm actually leaving. Bye. But let me know if you're picking up anything from it. Bye.